Okay, we're on a road trip with the Troma team.
Road trip!
Woo! And we got a celebrity with us, Amanda Flowers.
It's George.
And George.
George the skeleton.
And we got Garrett, the personal assistant to none other than Uncle Lloyd Kaufman.
Yes, I'm the guy who washes Lloyd's behind when he's not in the bathroom.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's true. I've seen it happen.
And Sean Fennick is here. And we're on the way to Monster Mania in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, 2023. And we're road tripping. We just left Troma Studios in Queens. We're cutting through Manhattan on the way to Jersey. And Lloyd couldn't make it this time.
Unfortunately. He got stuck in the editing machine. He fell into the editing machine, and the fire department's getting him out now, but we had to get going. So.
But we know how to rebuild him.
Yeah, we do. We have the technology.
Yeah, exactly. See, that a reference.
I'm full.
Men of a certain age.
That's right.
We have an ass ham in the car too.
We do have an ass ham, don't
Yeah.
we? Don't we?
And before we left, we went pee-pee.
We did go pee-pee.
Not at the same time, though. We all separately.
We
tried.
went together.
I
Allegedly.
suggested it, but nobody was up for it.
Allegedly.
Blackberries.
Oh,
Now we got
I
blackberries,
don't
too.
want blackberries.
This is.
Sean has literally been
I don't
supplying us
want
all the
road
foods.
food.
Shout out to Sean for giving us all
I
the
want
foods we
a
love.
blackberry. Just say yes.
Blackberry, funny enough, was actually killed by the iPhone.
You and blackberries are married now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, Amanda Flowers, you're my favorite part of Shakespeare's Shitstorm. I think you have a commanding stage presence. Or I should say screen presence in that case. And, yeah, so how was that experience for you?
Oh, Jesus. I mean,
Jesus.
it was like...
So she invoked Jesus, so it was a religious experience?
It was, I think I just disassociated the whole time. I don't even know what happened. It just, like, I was there, and then it happened, and I was in the chair. At least I didn't have to walk around very much. I had people pushing me around, and that was good, because I wasn't mentally present, I'll tell you that much. I don't
Really?
know. I was, like, sleeping on the ground half the time.
Wow.
If anybody remember, like, from this, I was, like, half asleep, like, the whole time.
Wow.
Because I was working and
That's
going
pretty
to
hardcore.
that and doing all kinds of stuff.
That's the Troma method. That's like,
Yeah.
we get our actors the best performances by getting them air mattress to sleep on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Instead of fancy hotels. Not like the big studios.
It
Wow.
was an amazing experience, though. Like, it's, I mean, it's like one of those things. It's like whenever you do anything like crazy hard work, it's like you appreciate it so much more afterwards because you're able to like look at it from behind.
From behind.
Yeah, from behind. I'm thinking about the ass ham. Yeah.
So Garrett, we were talking earlier, like one of my experiences with all the Troma people I've met, I mean, I've spent time with Lloyd and Michael Hers and Doug Sackman and you guys and everybody I've met is just extraordinarily nice. And, I've spent a lot of time with other studios and other movie stars and stuff like that. And just like Troma just sticks out as just being so genuinely, I mean, for lack of a better word, nice. And what do you think accounts for that?
I mean, the number one thing for that would have to be, again, that nobody gets paid for any of this. We all sleep on floors. We all eat like Ritz crackers for dinner. They are fun sets. No, we do feed people, but the important thing is that everyone who is involved in a Troma production or Troma just in general is really there because they want to be there. None of this is about the money. We're here to make the art. And I think when you have that many people kind of collectively all sharing that passion, you get A, really good quality products, and B, really good quality people. It's just a formula that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. And Troma, I saw, Amanda, on your Instagram, you shared something that the Troma team posted that I guess Troma Studios is the world's longest running independent studio.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Right?
You know?
Isn't that 1974, I believe?
Yeah.
74, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we're the oldest independently owned film studio. So most
In the
of
world.
in
Not just
the
the
world,
US,
yeah.
in the world.
I mean, most of the time, the small studios will get sold off to the larger companies, and of course, it makes sense because we all want to make a living doing this. But Lloyd and Michael have been fortunate enough to retain control of their own. So, it's funny. Not a lot of film companies, but I've worked for a lot of companies where, you're reporting to a machine, you're reporting to a computer, you're asking questions like middle management. If I have a question here at Troma Entertainment, I walk into the next room and the president of Troma Entertainment, creator of Toxic Avenger, is sitting right at his desk, scrolling on his phone, checking all his emails, and I ask him whatever question I have about it. And I think that's also contributed to a lot of like the quality products that we've put out, not having to be by committee. We haven't had to appease any shareholders. Again, we're making all of this stuff for us. We're making it because this is what we love, and we think other people are going to love it as well.
I know Lloyd would be upset if we didn't mention Troma Now.
Oh, I mean, I thought that was a given. I mean, of course, all of these available on Troma Now. Free the first month, $4.99 every month after. You get all the Troma titles that you want. Exclusive behind-the-scenes documentaries like Poultry in Motion, Apocalypse Soon, The Making of Citizen Toxie. And we also add 20 new independent films every month.
Every month?
Every month. From filmmakers all over the world. We try to give everybody who makes their art a voice.
Like Jenna Fisher?
Yes, like Jenna Fisher, yeah.
From The Office?
That was pretty funny, actually. So she had... I didn't know about this until after I started working at Troma, but she was originally married to James Gunn. And yeah.
Get out.
And while they were married, so I don't know how familiar you guys are with James Gunn. You guys know Super?
Yeah.
Everybody knows James Gunn.
Everyone knows James Gunn and James Gunn Super. So apparently the reason why, I forget the actor's name, but the actor who played Dwight, the reason why he's in Super is because Jenna Fisher was doing The Office while they were married.
Rainn Wilson.
Rainn Wilson, thank you.
You're welcome.
Rainn Wilson's in that because Jenna Fisher and James Gunn were married, so she recommended Rainn Wilson for that part. And that's how he had gotten casted.
Oh, how interesting.
So she had made a movie called Lolly Love that you can watch on Troma Now, and in the making of documentary, she kind of goes into how she just wanted to make this fun. The only film that Jenna Fisher's ever directed. She just wanted to make this fun, like, mockumentary, very low stakes, and because James Gunn knew Lloyd, they were able to get him in the movie, and I think they got some funding from them and distribution.
Well, here's a fun topic, and let's bring Sean back into this. But let's have a lightning round where we can all just shoot off some names that Lloyd and Troma have influenced over the years, like James Gunn. Who else, Sean?
Where?
I feel like Sean knows the most.
I know. Like, who else besides James Gunn and Jenna Fisher has Lloyd influenced? Or Troma?
Well, let's see. Vincent D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio. Good one.
Marissa Tomei.
Really?
Marissa Tomei. First appeared in the Toxic Avenger, yeah.
Amanda, who else?
D'Onofrio. Totoro.
Eli.
The human being.
I saw the poster in the office.
Troma brought them to America.
Good one.
Yeah.
Which one?
Totoro.
My Name is
Totoro. Yeah. Yeah.
Miyazaki, I think, is that was the English dub.
Yeah.
Was first year with Troma.
What
Eli
else?
Roth was a big Troma fan, and he was an observer for a time.
Who else?
What about Trey Parker?
Trey Parker.
Red Stone, yeah.
Big one.
Cannibal the Musical, their first film, also available on Troma Now.
Big one.
Yeah.
Also, amazing soundtrack of Cannibal the Musical. It's like one of the most fun musical soundtracks you'll ever listen to.
Stan Lee.
Yes.
That's a big one. That was a very long friendship, very close friendship between Lloyd Kaufman and Stan Lee.
So many.
George the Skeleton.
George the Skeleton was actually, he told me right before the camera started rolling that, like, the only reason why he's in these videos is because of Lloyd Kaufman. When he saw the Toxic Avenger as a boy, he was still alive at that point.
He was a really small boy.
I'm not sure of this one. Is it Kevin Costner too?
Kevin Costner, yes.
Really?
He was also in a Troma movie.
Yeah.
I don't.
Dylan would be really good at this.
Dylan would,
is like
Dylan Mars
an
Greenberg.
encyclopedia.
Something in my head.
Robert De Niro was also in one of our
Yeah.
movies as well before everything got really crazy. And then there
who else
was.
was there?
I'm wearing a steampunk hat. He thinks I'm gonna.
Who else is there? Who else is
I can't think of.
Skeleton. There's a man who sees the skeleton.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got a little distracted by somebody else.
Just the skull cane just scared these people away.
Someone wanted to come into the car.
He's like, let me in.
It's late 70s New York City.
Yeah.
It's coming back. It's making its comeback.
Coming back. It's a Tromaville.
Troma will be right there.
What's his name?
That guy.
That guy.
I mean, Kevin Smith said originally in an interview right before our premiere of Eating Miss Campbell, I'm just going to keep plugging here, I'm sorry, but our newest feature, Eating Miss Campbell, had its U.S. theatrical premiere at Smodcastle. Prior to that, Kevin Smith had said in an interview that there would be no Clerks without Toxic Avenger.
There you go.
That independent spirit.
There you go. All right. Well, that's a bunch of good ones.
Quentin
So-
Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino also, yes, has said that he was inspired as well.
No way, really? That's
Yeah.
so interesting. I'm always like, every single person I hear, it's such an interesting, like, surprising thing who it is exactly, you know?
All right, shift gears again. So, Amanda, is there any truth to the rumor that Troma, it's almost like a prerequisite that everybody has to show their boobs?
Is that true? That's so funny. I mean, I don't know, maybe. I've definitely shown my borbs a couple
Your
of times.
borbs?
Yeah. They're like in several films, I would say. And like, thank God too, because you get older as a lady and you want to make sure that you got good pictures of it while it's young, you know what I'm saying?
Good points.
While they're ripe.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean,
I will actually, funny enough that you bring that up, because this past week, John Brennan and myself were going over the Shakespeare audition tapes, which, speaking of, Amanda's audition was absolutely incredible.
oh, you saw it?
I
haven't
did.
seen that in years.
You guys
I
can
have no idea
see
what
it on the
happened.
hashtag Shakespeare Shitstorm Blu-ray when it comes out very soon.
Cool.
I'm currently working on it, getting all the special features together. But I did see, like, so there in the agreements, it's not a prerequisite that you have to show your boobs, but on all the forms it does say, are you comfortable with nudity? And they won't usually try to cut you from roles, but I will tell you, without nudity, you probably won't get into some of the larger roles that you have in a Troma production.
Interesting.
I think I wrote something like, yeah, whatever you want or something.
Oh,
That was
I haven't
like-
seen I didn't see your form yet. I just saw the audition.
Didn't it specifically say full frontal nudity?
It did. It said,
Yeah.
yes, the form
Yeah.
said full frontal nudity.
That's hilarious.
And this is why you're a celebrity.
You want to make it, kid.
That's the only way you can do it in New York City.
You want to be somebody.
You gotta show every orifice in this town.
You've seen it all. We got to make new orifices.
Yeah.
Orifici?
Ooh.
What's the plural?
Latin. All right. Guys, thank you.
Thank you,
you.
yes.
Let's enjoy the rest of this road trip.
We're gonna show our boobs to everybody afterwards.
As soon as the camera's cut, we're gonna
Awesome.
start showing our boobs, yeah.
And our buttholes.
I already did that on Troma promo. You guys can find it on my, you guys can find it on Troma Dance promo.
Oh my god, yes!
Oh, we just entered a tunnel.
Oh.
All right,
Now
on
I'm
out.
sitting in the shadow.